Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Osage Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Broomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Boilermakers will kick this away and start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play, looking to throw it. Nice grab. It's Watts. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game is going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it rip. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking right. This one caught. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. They're going to run the option. The back's got to run the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Defense has smothered the running game. Now what's the call on 3rd down and goal? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. And his offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. It fights off a defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Toss it to the back, running left. Breaks free. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a 1st down at the 41.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
On the move now. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pulls it in. It's Watts. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Out of the gun now on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Pass one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Now, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Tackle made at the 23 as he gains some important breathing room.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. And the Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The Boilermakers are on the move here.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Catch is made down the middle. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Past the 50. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. I completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Looking to throw it on first down. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it to the right side. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, and it's a big play with a 31.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Boilermakers pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pump pass on the jet sweep. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has 0 fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Boilermakers line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback sneak. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't blame them to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Fresno State. Still no answer for their passing game.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Extra point puts him up 9 now.
That makes the score. Fresno State 23, Purdue 14.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Purdue.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback still with the football. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
Keeps the score. Fresno State 29, Purdue 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. We'll try to run it with the option. pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
And the Boilermakers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Fresno State. The defense produces 6 points.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Fresno State 36, Purdue 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That completion makes it second and short. He's going to hand this off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Get set, get set.
Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Boilermakers with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the completion made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to throw yet again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Almost picked off yet again. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Grinding away on the ground. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Fresno State 43, Purdue 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Oh, what a grab! They get him down to a big gainer to the 42. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And the Boilermakers lining up here on 1st and 10. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, 125. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the back gets the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.